Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today is a very exciting day for me because ONEWE have returned. This is slightly interesting because two members have been in the military for like 5 months now, and they're still pumping out new music. So today we have ONEWE's Gravity, as well as I believe the title of the album is the exact same. Is it not ONEWE's? Yeah, ONEWE's Gravity album. It's their first all English work, from what I've read online, and the title track Gravity, as well as the album, has dropped today. I think the album's B-sides are all remakes of previous ONEWE songs done in English. However, Gravity, the title track, is completely new, I think. But that's besides the point. I love ONEWE's music. They have a special place in my heart for a multitude of reasons, which I won't get into today because I don't want this to turn into a sob fest. But I forgot what I was going to finish with that, but ONEWE. Here we go. Who is Kanghyun and Yonghoon are in the military right now. I think Haring, Dongyong, and Kia are the only ones that are still left. And they've been gone since, what, August, I want to say? Even then, we got Still Here, and we're getting this Gravity album while they're away, so I don't know how much content they've had in, like, the reserves for when members were gone, but I'm not mad at it. Anyways, ONEWE's Gravity. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm a gravity. I feel like I'm floating on cloud nine. You're my gravity.
Oh, this is a little bit different. This is different from what I'm used to. Okay.
We just can't deny it anymore. The barrel and empty end up to find in your mind, falling down my love. Can't rest it, you, I got you in my mind. In your time, losing myself too long. I'm a gravity. Pulling towards us, say you and I.
Oh, pop off, Kia. It's like it's, I guess, ONEWE's definition of an anti-drop. Yeah, it's almost funky. Kia rap verse, pop off, King, let's go.
My heart gets possessive because I feel that I'm cooked up. My love is the only gravity like on your own intrustability. My feelings shine every moment in my mind. It hovers behind.
And then just bring it down for this pre-chorus.
You cover me gently and we become mine.
It's very interesting to hear Kanghyun's guitar be really like almost toned down. It almost sounds like it's a piano, the way how much it's been toned down. Yeah, Kia is absolutely shining with this song.
Without you, there's no life. I call you the one that I want you, that I want you. There's no reason to live without you, 'cause I'm nothing without you. I can't do anything. Remember you're me and I'm you.
There we go. Let's go, Kanghyun. Ooh, getting tasty with the harmonics. Oh, slap bass now? Okay. Hotting with the drum fill again? Oh. Okay. ONEWE's Gravity. Huh. Okay. What a tasteful surprise that was. For me, like, ONEWE, for me, has always had that association with the emotional ballad. I think it has a little bit to do with the fact that I found out about them recently. Like, Universe was my first, like, exposure to ONEWE, and ever since then, it's kind of just been, ballad after ballad for ONEWE for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love a ballad, and ONEWE really found a place in my heart because of it. But this is such a switch up from what I'm used to. But also, I'm not mad at it. I'm really glad to see Kia just shine with this. Like, he took that bass and he took that microphone and he went to town with it. Like, his bass on the chorus was so smooth, and it's like he kind of made the song like his thing almost. Like, don't get me wrong, Hutting on drums is always super clean. Like, I love the little drum fills he does here and there. Youngoon and Donghyun's vocals, much like a lot of bands with two vocalists, perfectly contrast each other really well. Like, Youngoon's got that really, like, almost rich lower tone, while Dongmyung's kind of got that higher tone, that, like, higher chest and head voice that's doesn't have much of, like, a gruff and growl, like a, like, I'm a super masculine guy kind of like tone. It's a lot more gentle tone. And then Kanghyun on guitar with this one was also a very different Kanghyun than what I'm used to. That guitar solo was fire, though, as per usual. But Kia, with, like, a rap singing verse of his own, pretty much a chorus section that he made his own with, like, I think Kia during this song was more of a lead instrumental than Kanghyun on guitar was, which is saying a lot because Kanghyun is ridiculously talented on guitar, and yes, he got his guitar solo moment to shine, but it's very rare that a bassist becomes like the melodic instrument, and the bassist and the bass become like the melodic element in a song. That's very rare. But ONEWE's pulled it off. Like, let me try and find that. I think this is chorus-ish, right? There we go. Yeah, like, apart from the vocalist, it's Kia's bass is the only thing that's musical right now. You've got, like, the funk guitar from Kanghyun now. Very clean, not much distortion in it. You've got Kanghyun kind of, and then Kia. And then the way the song just transforms into super gentle interlude almost. Yeoman's head voice there is so pretty. It's so airy. Yeah. Oh yeah. This like post-chorus interlude bit, the instrumental is really nice. Really pretty panning on Harin's drum fill there as well. Double drum fill from Harin again, and then stylistically also a guitar solo you would not get in a ballad. Oh, man, Kangen's guitar solos will never get old. I am jealous. Like, Kangen's got a very kind of like rock oriented. It's a very like traditional rock style guitar way of playing. Like lots of guitar bends, really clean tones, quick runs. It's very different from who. Well, let's see. Youngso's probably the other guitarist that I've been like fawning over recently, but Youngso from Hoppe has got a very unique, almost like percussive finger style type of guitar playing that is really hard to replicate. Kangen's guitar style is very traditional in terms of like a rock and a metal playing style. Like it's not that like his tone per se is very rock and metal oriented, but his technique is very has similar traits to like the rock style, which is I think a lot more easier to understand for a lot of people. Like fingerstyle for me is super complicated to try and decipher, but this kind of like guitar style is really like not really easy, but like easier for me to decode. And he just makes the guitar sound so easy. Like all the quick runs he does, the bends, it's man, is that what being talented at guitar sounds like? I got a long ways to go then. But besides that, I want to talk about the use of musical silence is very important, right? We watched it on Hopi Polo's performance of My Husband on Sugar Band 3 a few days ago, but musical silence is an extremely useful tool to add emphasis to the following phrase. So listen to how this guitar solo section ends in Gravity. It's there, but it isn't. So you have the instrument, you have Kangen just screaming with that bent up high note. I don't actually know what pitch it is, but get the point. Up there on the tone, all of a sudden, all the instruments cut. But then you have Younghoon's isolated vocals. I'm a gravity. That is where the musical silence comes in. There is so much emphasis on just his voice because that's the only thing there. But you had this really loud sequence, well, loud, but really loud sequence of music leading up to it, and then all of a sudden everything's gone, and you're just left with Younghoon, who wasn't there in the previous phrase, pop in that silence there, just for a brief second, and then all the instruments are back. I think that's very clever. Anyways, that you get the point. The song is very good. The song is very good. It's got traces of the ONEWE that I fell in love with, but it's also a very different sound I'm not used to hearing from them. So very good times, and their English is actually pretty good too. Having said that, the album that comes with it, I don't know if I'm going to do an album listen to that. Mainly because it is an English remake of songs from previous albums, so they won't be one, a fresh song to listen to, and two, They're for lack of a better way to phrase, they're English localizations. So like that's a kind of a video game term, but they're translated songs that were originally written in Korean, and it's kind of a common thing that translated songs that were already written in Korean do not are not executed all that well. Now, I haven't listened to them myself, but I have read up on it a little bit while I was eating lunch today, and the general consensus from what I can piece together was that the translations were not very well done. Not in terms of like words, but like affecting the flow of the song, which has me kind of concerned. Oh, I don't know. I might just listen to it in my free time. Um, but if there is a demand for it, I'll watch it. There aren't actually lyric videos for most of them out yet, but if you want me to do a full listen through the Gravity album, let me know in the comments, and then I'll try and find a day later down the week to squeeze it in. But that's it for me today. Very good, very good stuff. It's always nice to see one way content. Love this group. But that's it for me today. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy and want to see more, channel icon is up there. You can find the back catalog of stuff watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you want to watch another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye bye.